The acting Labour Commissioner says his department has been informed that businesses, especially in castries, are abusing employees by withholding overtime compensation. Gregor Brathwaite says the government department has received numerous reports of little pay for long workdays. He says the practice is unethical and a violation of the labour laws of St. Lucia.
We want to alert those operators and those business owners that the department will not shirk to invoke the relevant sections of the law that apply to overtime and excessive hours of work. Our officers are going to be going around and carrying out general inspections so that we want to alert the employers and operators of businesses, especially in the central castries area, to correct those violations.
The acting Labour Commissioner says the crackdown on abuses is not meant to instill fear of prosecution, but open up dialogue on rectifying the unseemly activity.
Through dialogue, through the process of dialogue, that we can probably come to some kind of agreement rather than invoking sections that apply to penalties. We wouldn't want to go down that road first. We would rather want to discuss with them, dialogue with them, show them the breaches, rectify the breaches, and follow up on implementation of the recommendations that we would make.
Brathwaite warns business operators should be on the lookout for field officers who will be conducting spot checks at establishments across the island. He says violators who fail to conform will be subject to penalties ranging from heavy fines to imprisonment.
The various pieces of legislation provides for various fines and confinements depending on which areas that are violated.
The Labour Department is taking a more aggressive approach to enforcing the island's labour laws on work and compensation, while trade unions and employers await the enactment of a labour code to guide and regulate the employment sector. The latest recommendations of all interest groups have been submitted to the Attorney General's office for consideration in the drafting of the revised legislation. Winston Springer Jr., HTS News, Channel 4.